Starring Eddie Redmayne and Felicity Jones, this is the extraordinary story of one of the world's greatest living minds, the renowned astrophysicist Steve Hawking, who falls deeply in love with Jane Wilde. Once a healthy, active young man, Hawking received an earth-shattering diagnosis at the age of 21. With Jane fighting tirelessly by his side, Stephen embarks on his most ambitious scientific work, studying the very thing he has little of, time. This movie premieres in theaters November 14th.
So how was that in the movie where his words were diminished and it was just you talking the whole time?
This couple go through all these different, complicated scenarios. It was always just being true to their situation and not being sentimental about it, you know, trying to show it in all its complications.
What is the secret to take on such role as Steve Hawking?
God, I wish there was a secret. I suppose it was just quite a lot of hard work. It was about educating myself about the science, his science, the sort of astronomy aspect, but then also learning about ALS and the specifics of that disease. But I suppose the final thing was really meeting Stephen and Jane and getting a sense of Stephen's character.
Was there any moments where you're like, I can't do this?
Every moment, like all day, every day.
What about the science part?
Oh yeah, the science part was, you know, it was funny because what happens with these films is you make them and then you wait 6-7 months for them to come out, and I just got on top of the science by the time I made the film, and then suddenly I was sort of coming over here to do the press, and I was like, I should probably go back and check I still know what E = MC squared means.
There was a challenge when words were diminished. What exactly did you mean by that?
Stephen is unable to speak as quickly and as fluently as he did before when he is on the voice machine. You know, what words you choose to use, those specifics that you choose to articulate become even more important.
And then what about the negotiation of power and silence?
Power and silence, well that was interesting for me because when you spend time with Stephen now, he uses this muscle here to type out sentences, and so there is a lot of silence, but the amazing power that comes through silence, and he emanates that sort of strength and confidence even though he can't say much, and I thought that was something that was interesting to take in.
My name is Stephen Hawking.
In New York for the Met Report, Cinthia Maldonado.